We're basically just mopping up what's left. So
Yeah, I can totally reach that guy in one turn.
Bear's turn. Duh, Bears.
Bears.
This lad is going down.
All right. Oh boy. Yeah, you got a crit on the first one. And a 14 will also hit. So you can roll double dice on your first one. On your bite.
So 2d6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Doing great sword damage.
Yeah. Ooh, not the best for damage. 5 points, okay. And the claw? Oh, okay, yeah. That's still plenty of damage. 13 points of damage. That Gnoll looks real bad. He looks hurt.
That's what he gets for underestimating me.
Yeah, all the Gnolls look really hurt. I will just say all the Gnolls are hurt at this point. I would argue every Gnoll is just needs to be poked, and they will be dead at this point.
Yeah, and that's my turn, right?
No, Lars.
Ah, yeah.
Right, time to firebolt this little bastard.
All right. It'll be a disadvantage in melee range. 16 is still good though. You can go and roll damage, but I am certain he is inflamed, dead. His head like smokes into the ceiling as his head is just missing.
Alright, I'll spit on his corpse for putting me on such low health.
Definitely. He doesn't even he didn't even know how he managed it, but he did it somehow.
The running charge you got.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like yeah, now we're at the barbarian. There's just the one guy.
That guy was just about to charge, so he takes one step towards you before you blow its head off, and then he just blitzes this guy and takes a reckless attack.
Sick.
With his great axe on this wounded guy.
Yeah, he's strong breeze will finish him off.
An 18 hits for 9 damage.
Which is actually 11 damage. 11. Yeah, super
I just
dead.
take his head off.
He's just like a mural on the wall as his blood splatters across it and his head rolls down to your feet.
This creature was a detriment to society. Now it's a modern art piece.
You guys are out of initiative. Technically, you did see one incredibly hurt Gnoll.
We saw 2.
Run down that way.
Killed. But my guy is still gonna go there while he's raging.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the torch that I dropped earlier.
Sure. Sounds good. Yeah, you guys can have this little area. And this guy here actually like ran off. I just deleted him. I shouldn't have deleted him because there was a guy in the corner and he bled to death. So his corpse is right here-ish.
So he's dead. Okay, I'm just gonna start looting the bodies.
All right, a lot of the same stuff that you found before.
Yeah, I'm just making a stockpile. Of
I would actually like to check and check their bodies. Although I'm not really looking for money. I'm looking for like anything like with like writing or something.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go cast a quick spell on myself.
Start looking for money and shinies. So
yeah, sure. Lars and our barbarian can both roll.
Alright, that's 5 temp health. That should keep me running for a bit.
Your druid could turn back into a person and heal you as well, I think.
The meat shield for the rest of this place.
Bear.
Ooh, I find absolutely nothing.
I find more shiny coins.
Yes, this time you
More
find 100 total copper coins.
10 silver.
Yeah, or 1 gold, however you want to look at it. But it's all in copper, like it's heavy and annoying. It's like a roll of pennies.
It means you need to put it in a sock and use it as a weapon.
Yeah, you can also there is also like you find a silver coin kind of over here.
asking that too.
You're not sure if you should just pocket it or give it back to Whisper. It's kind of up to you.
I'm gonna keep it since Whisper threw money away.
It's true.
I am a magpie, but yeah, I'm carrying all their equipment and their money now.
Sure. So all the equipment, I'm guessing you're just like dumping it like over here-ish.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna dump it with the rest of the stuff I piled over here.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You have successfully cleared out that part of the cave.
Wait,
Here
so
we
like
just-
there's like rocks and stuff.
Yep.
I just kind of want to look under them. I don't know. There's sometimes bugs.
Sure. Go ahead. You can roll investigation. Why not? I'm not sure what Whisper's perception check was,
It was a 6.
but I'm not sure why you were rolling it.
Oh,
Just
because
for
I was
rich
trying to.
stuff.
I was looking for like information to see if maybe like there were like orders or
Oh, okay.
make sure that they're actually just a group of nomadic
They're all-
gnolls, not like working
Sure.
for somebody else.
Well, it would be investigation, not perception. The 11, looking under rocks and stuff, is interesting. You actually look under a rock while you're looking under stuff. You're looking for bugs. You do find a couple of like cave-dwelling bugs, but you also notice like one of the rocks on the other side of it has like a weird, like symbol on it. Like you're not quite sure. You don't know what the symbol is on the other side of the rock. It's like painted on there, maybe.
I guess I just kind of tap on it with my bear claw. I guess. Be like, yo, does anyone know what this is? And like a bear rabbit.
I'll give it a shot trying to figure out what it is. Do I need to roll like a general intelligence check, like religion, survival, investigation?
Yeah, you can either do Arcana or Religion. It's up to you.
Which one do I suck less at?
Oh, I'm good at both actually. But I'm a better at Arcana.
Well, go for it. You guys can both roll me one. Why not?
Not if I do that though.
17.
Oh.
I'm somehow very religious.
Yeah, Lars looks at it and he's like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. And then the Dragon Barbarian comes over and he's like, that looks like demon stuff.
This is a demonic symbol.
Actually, sorry. Specifically, it's not demonic. It's
Abyssal?
That
actually no. It is demon. Sorry, it is demonic. I was getting my devils and my demons confused, but yeah, you're seeing demonic stuff. There's some kind of demonic symbol on there, which you know is kind of tied into how the gnolls do their thing.
It is.
But now you're starting to be a little tipped off. You're kind of concerned that maybe there's more than gnolls deep in the heart of this place. So
I'm really glad I have a silvered weapon.
it's not bad. It's not a bad idea.
I think that's for werewolves, isn't it?
Any magical creatures that don't take it lets me count my weapon as magical
I don't think that's
Oh.
true.
for like ghosts and stuff. Let me check.
I believe it's for hitting enemies that say they're immune to non-silver weapons. I think it's mostly lycanthropes that you're good against now.
Silver weapons, some monsters have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons, are susceptible to silver. So yeah, mostly werewolves, but other.
Like, it doesn't count as magical, but there are some that are resistant to magical, but are also susceptible to silver. And it'll specifically say on their thing that, hey, if you get hit with silver, you're fricked. And I'm like, oh, okay. Don't worry. I always take note of things like that. I will not let you go the whole campaign never encountering something that's effective against. At some point, you will fight something, and you'll be like, I'm glad I got a silvered weapon.
Just silvered it because it's better to have it and not need it.
That's true. That's true. You didn't know what you were going to be fighting. And you guys chose to fight these gnolls. You didn't have to. You could have been like, screw you guys. I want to do something else.
Please, this was easy money.
So far, yeah. You guys are kind of hurt. I'm not sure what you guys' plans are, but what I'm going to tell you, because I'm just going to kind of speed through this a little bit and give you some stuff. So, did anyone see that scam I suggested? I did not. So, you guys manage to like go back and see Umak first. His name is Umak, right?
Yeah.
Umek. Yeah. He's like waiting for you over here, right? So like as you're like pawing stuff, he like comes over and sees. He realizes you guys have been working hard, and he's like, "Oh, okay. I have like 6 accents or whatever. I forget how I did.
Dwarves are drunk, so they always
are
change it.
yeah. There's still more work to be done, but I have food and drink if you want it for resting.
Yeah. I'm also just carrying a bag of polished weapons with an extra blade strapped to my back.
Excellent. Can we take that? We'll pay you a little.
Sure, I'm keeping the glaive though.
That's the best piece. You're a smart one. Yeah, he'll take all your scrap and stuff off of you. He's not gonna pay you for it, but he's gonna offer discounts down the road if you're okay with that.
Sure.
There'll be some discounts once they've set up shop in this area. So
Fine.
yeah, if you guys wanted to return back to the alleyway, they will feed. You don't have to pay anything for food or alcohol currently. They're not gonna pay you cash until
It's done.
until the job is done. Unless you want to cut and run now, and then they'll probably pay you some fraction, and then they'll be pissed at you guys.
We did just kill the boss of this place, so it should be relatively easy.
Well,
if we
I
go
wouldn't
back
say
in.
that is the.
No, I meant the
boss.
boss of the Gnolls.
There might be.
More of
more
those.
of them. He might
Yeah.
have been the leader of the pack. I don't know if he is the true cause of your problems. I don't know what accent I'm doing anymore. God, I'm lost in my own voices. Maybe I'll just do Duke Nukem. Should he sound like Duke Nukem?
It can't hurt.
Damn, you guys did a great job.
It's actually pretty good.
I'm gonna... If you guys want, it's time to kick ass. No, if you... He's gonna offer you another job. He's gonna say, I got a side job if you guys want a break. You can keep doing this. He's happy to have you clearing out gnolls. He's like, please, you can take a break and just rest. You can keep fighting. I'm gonna offer you an alternate job though. There's something he wants. It's he needs you to actually. He's gonna offer this. He's like, I got another job for you. There's a thing that I want, and then he's gonna stop and see if you guys are even interested in the information.
No, I was interested.
I mean, sure, yeah. If
Why
nothing
not?
else, we can keep an eye. If it's something that he needs found or something he wants, I mean, we can keep it in mind when we're doing our work.
Okay, excellent. So, what he wants is it's an orrery. I don't know if you guys know what an orrery is. He explains it as like a mobile, but it's a little more complicated than like a baby's mobile. It's like it looks like the solar system. Like it's like a.
Oh yeah. I know.
It
what
looks
that
like a
is. Never mind.
solar system, right? Like it's like a bunch of like orbiting planets around like a mechanical thing, and he claims it's magical, but he doesn't give you any more description on that. But he does tell you who owns it. There is a store in the eastern underworks, yes. And he gives you some directions, and he says, I need you to go here. And it's a shop, and they have, if you find something else in there you want, I don't care about that, Aladdin style. I just want the lamp. He's like, I need you to sneak in, break in, whatever. Get me this orrery. You'll know it when you see it, and bring it back to me. And I will pay you, I actually didn't think of how much he was going to pay you. Give me a sec. I wonder if I wrote something down.
Couple hundred gold, maybe silver.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, like 50,000 gold, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, sorry, did I say gold? I meant platinum. Of course, yes, yeah. You can just like pick a section of the city and you own it.
Good deal.
I didn't
Oh,
actually
choose
put
this
anything
underworks.
down. But so what he's gonna give you, he's gonna offer you each 100 gold if you bring it back, so 400 gold to split between you guys, and he notices that it's pretty dark in there, and he says he has what was the item I mentioned before? Goggles of
Dark Sight.
night. Goggles of. I'm just gonna put goggles in. There's only like one magical goggles or two. The goggles, they do nothing. Yeah, goggles of night. So they give you dark vision up to 60 feet if you're wearing them. They are an uncommon
I
wondrous.
can just stand guard.
So he'll give you an uncommon magical item and 400 gold for this job, and it's on the other side of the underworks. It would be like, I'm gonna say like 4 to 5 hours to get there, and then you'd have to do the job, and then another 4 to 5 hours to get back. So you're talking about like maybe a day. It's about noonish right now for you guys because you took that short rest and you did some gathering of stuff, and
Does he?
on the way down here you visited Redbeard, which was like another hour out of your way, and then an hour back. So we're talking about.
I'll pull out a piece of paper and ask, and just write down if there's a specific time when he needs it. Like, is there a time limit for this job?
I mean, if you take like over a week, I'll try to find somebody else. But you got time. Don't worry about it. I trust you. You've been doing work for us already.
We should just take a long rest, then go to Redbeard, get some stuff, and then rob the place.
Yeah. We could.
Redbeard is more or less on the way too. So, just because in my mind where I was picturing it, where everything was, I did put Redbeard in the in an eastern direction, out of the way. So yeah, you would be able to hit him up on the way if you wanted.
So long rest, then Redbeard, then place.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
not?
So I'm just trying to do the time, because if you do an 8 hour, so we're talking 8 p.m., another 5 hours to get there. Yeah, if you decide to do that all immediately, you'll arrive around like 2 it'll be like in the middle of the night when you get there.
Why don't we travel then long rest, and then we can just crash near there, take our long rest, and then hit it fresh in the morning.
I guess we just go to Redbeard first then to see if he has any good stuff.
Well, if you guys want to take a long rest somewhere else, you can definitely do that. You'll be able to find lodging, but it will probably cost you something. Whereas you have a hideout, and where you are right now with here's free food and drink.
Yeah, that sounds better.
You've got like if you don't like the idea of arriving at 2 at night, you can tell me that long rest takes, like, you can waste as much time as you want and just pick a time that you want to show up at places.
Arriving at night seems like it would work best too.
I think it'll screw up our schedules, because if we're running, or if we're all used to being up and around at a specific time.
Are you?
So I just want to keep that in mind in case there are penalties later.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you something for the gnolls you have defeated so far. Because it's actually... I was going to give it to you when you finish the gnolls along with the other rewards, but I think I'm going to give this one to you now. He's going to be so happy about the gnolls that you've defeated. He's going to give you this. It might change how you plan things, I don't know. He's going to give the group the magic item known as Ever-Smoking Bottle. It's kind of a smoke bomb. You basically...
You open it up and it just lets out smoke until it stopped.
Yeah, exactly. So, I believe it does a 20... No, sorry. Up to 120 feet. Each minute's going to be another 10 feet of smoke until it fills 120 feet of smoke screen, essentially. Unless there's wind. But there would be no wind in the Underdark. Or in the Underworks, for that matter. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that. It's a cool, like, magical item that you guys can choose when to use it. It's kind of utility-based. Doesn't give anyone any bonuses, so you can kind of say whoever has it whenever you need it.
I'd say we give it to the Ranger. Seems like something he'd use best.
I mean, I can use stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah, artificial darkness. Get yourself with bonuses.
Official first rewarded magical item of the campaign. Rewarded. You bought one, but this is the first one you got, just for being cool.
I can't wait to buy a pub. Then just run illegal operations through it.
I'm gonna start an underground coliseum.
You're gonna need a little more money, I think, to rent a pub or buy a pub, but
How much money is a pub, do you think?
With several thousand gold.
So I'm gonna kind of base it off of. So in the other campaign, they're gonna be in a situation where they're gonna be able to start a market stall at some point. A market stall is gonna be so much cheaper though than an actual building establishment in Ironfell. So if I kind of use that as the base, I mean, actually purchasing a place. I mean, you could buy a place. Like, I feel like there's a lot of land ownership in this city, like where you buy the place, but you don't. Then someone rents the location out as the pub, and they pay.
But don't you have to be like a lord to own land?
Yeah, I would say so. Status would definitely help. I mean, if you had enough money, you could probably do the purchasing. So I would think you'd probably want to do the renting a pub deal more than like actually purchasing like land in Ironfell.
Rent a building and then convert it or whatever.
How about I get back to you after, like, we've only got 10-15 minutes left in this session anyways. I'll get back to you on it next week and tell you exactly the breakdown of what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to guess it's going to have... You're going to have a monthly cost for the rent of the place, and then you're going to have like a daily running the establishment, unless you want to run it yourselves, but that doesn't seem likely because you're going to adventure, so you're going to need to hire someone probably.
I mean, there are slaves.
That's true. It's also going to matter a little bit where you want. Location's going to matter. If you want to do it in the slums, if you want to do it in the underworks, if you want to do it near your hideout, which was in the
I hear a cat.
Artisans.
The artisan district. Actually, while I mention that real quick, I'm just going to go back to that picture because I know that Coffee didn't actually get a chance to see it. This is my really bad, whoops, I went back by accident, map of Ironfell. It's brutal, but it kind of gives you the basic idea of where the districts are. I kind of explained it before.
Love it.
So the artisan district is where your hideout is. That line between the rich and poor section, if you can picture it being underground, is kind of the difference between the east and west. Underworks. So you guys are like somewhere under the artisan district right now. Actually, no. I guess you'd have to go to. Yeah, sorry. You had to move into District 3 area because that's where the like real criminal stuff is. So you're kind of like here-ish, and then it's like an hour back to your hideout or something. And then Redbeard's like over here-ish somewhere, and then we're saying that you have to like go all the way into the deep into the artisan district to find, or not the artisan district. I'm confusing myself. It is over here somewhere in the east underworks. Is this person that you're gonna potentially rob from? You're actually. I'm gonna give you a little bit more information just because it's a nice tip off for any of my MF1 people that might be listening. You hear about it belongs to a guild called the Highmark Guild. The Highmark Guild. You guys know a little bit about it. You've heard of the name before. You believe that they're like a group of secretive enchanters. I think I might be hinting for anybody who's watching. I'm not sure if Ezekiel or Fallstar are actually still watching, but if they are, they might have a clue as to what I'm saying there, and that might even come up again in their next session. Highmark Guild, yes.
On one hand, we're getting paid with magical equipment. On the other hand, we're robbing a place run by magic engineers. Go down to rob it, but
Yeah. What do you guys want to do time scale wise? Or do you want to... We could call it here and you could plan over the week if you want.
could
Long
go
rest,
to,
please.
Or you could fight
Yeah,
you could fight more gnolls in the
long rest,
meantime
then
and
head to
then
Redbeard and stock up on equipment, then plan over the week.
Sure. So what time so you're thinking like wake up in the morning? Fresh day?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
should get a fresh day. Everybody needs to get healed up.
Okay, so
And some food in their bellies.
definitely. So you guys eat a little bit. You eat a little bit, but you don't drink just yet. Then you go see Redbeard. We'll just kind of move through it. Redbeard's happy to see you guys. What are you looking for? And then you guys clearly want magical items of some sort, but you don't know what's available. So, it's expensive, but he has some magical items available to him. What are you guys looking for? I could just offer you, or you could tell me what you're looking for.
I just want to know what he has in stock.
I mean, what can't I get? But, what I have available right now?
What I'm looking for.
Maybe... He eyeballs you guys. He's trying to figure out what you guys want. I got a couple things I think you might want. I don't know what accent I'm doing, I swear to God.
He's a drunk dwarf. That's just what they do.
Yeah, all my NPCs are dwarves, so I don't have to be responsible for I got a cloak. You want cloak? Protects
The
you?
A cloak of protection?
Oh, fancy way of putting it. Yes, that's what I meant.
What's your price?
We could do, you like fire? I like fire. You can wear this, thing on your head, shoot fire. It's a fish,
Actually-
outside the game, it's called Circlet of Blasting. He's not going to say circlet, though. He's a dwarf.
So we're going
would
from
ask-
like Scottish to like East Brooklyn.
I'm walking here. You wanna stay a while and
I'm
listen?
gonna ask if he has an elemental gem.
Are you guys interested in?
It's an uncommon magic item, but
What's it called?
elemental gem, it just lets you summon in one elemental by breaking it.
Oh, interesting. I don't have one on me, but I know a guy. He could get you a red one or a yellow one. If that's what you want.
I'll ask him to get a yellow one, but I'll just buy the cloak of protection off him now.
Okay. One more thing. Let me just double check that. This is what I want. Yeah, this is sick. Okay, I got a fancy one for you. Sorry, you wanted the cloak. We're talking Zarek wants the cloak, right? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, a +1 to my saving throws would be amazing.
Well, I got something special for you, though, buddy. I don't know what accent I'm doing, but we're gonna do it for you, okay? Okay. I got this thing back here. I think you're gonna like. He's got a great axe. It's a Hellfire great axe. If you're interested.
Let me look up what that does real quick, because that sounds awesome.
A Hellfire Great Axe can shed 5 feet of dim light. So first off, it solves one of your problems if you're interested.
Oh yeah.
Second thing it does, if you kill a humanoid with it, it immediately summons a lemur devil that's not friendly to anybody. It's just going to fight whoever is nearby.
So it sounds like I get to murder more things.
Yeah. It summons
I mean-
it summons devils, and it shines bright is what it does. And it technically it would be a magical weapon. So it would count as magical for weapon attacks, which may make the silver weapon seem kind of silly, but we can work out a deal that offsets that cost if you want.
I mean, the real problem is looking at how the only real way to kill them permanently is incineration. And I think just killing something to trade it out for another creature, it sounds like something my guy would really want to buy, but practically he's not going to get it.
Okay. I see the want it. That's okay. We'll get you
I
something
appreciate
else.
it, but I think killing something and just summoning something up that's going to attack me causes more problems than it solves.
Uncommon magic items. Normally I sell for 500-600 gold. I like you guys though. 450.
Hand him a pearl necklace and a gold ring and ask, what's this take off the total?
Oh, was that from the heist?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I did.
Yeah, sure. I mean, let's take a look. I don't normally deal with this kind of stuff, but I don't know. I could do 20. I could take 20 off the top.
Fine with me.
430.
Yeah, I'm going to hand him over my 430 gold on my end.
For the cloak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You can have the cloak of protection. Definitely. And as he's handing it to you, he's looking at everybody else. He's like, I got another one. Anybody? Got any takers?
What is it supposed to be?
So
Cloak of
far
protection?
he's mentioned the cloak of protection, a circlet of blasting, and a hellfire great axe.
I'll see if he has anything like magical quivers or anything like that. I mean, that's something that I would care more about.
We can take a look. Yeah. I knew a guy who wanted something like that once. Let me take a look. He goes into the back for a sec. Comes back out. He's got this bow. On him. He's like, okay. I got this thing, okay. You can use it if you want. It can store a whole bunch of stuff for you. Lots of stuff. It's an efficient quiver if you want to look it up really quick. It lets you hold a ton of arrows. It doesn't actually do anything fancy other than hold stuff.
It's basically like a bag of holding, but just for arrows.
Yeah, essentially. It's for arrows.
Someone should ask if he has those, since I just blew all my money.
It holds javelins. Up to 18 javelins.
Holy crap. I mean, yeah, what does he want for the quiver? That sounds great. It means I don't have to worry about things I can stop up on arrows.
For you, buddy, normally 500. I could do 400. You got 400?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, 400. Yeah. You're doing me a favor. Or I'm doing you a favor. I don't remember. One of us is having favors. Here you go. And he'll take 400 gold. I don't know how much gold you guys have.
I have 577 currently.
I'm
Alright.
down to 84 gold, 12 silver, and 100 copper.
400 less, and you have an efficient quiver, baby. And I believe you have like a crap ton of arrows, so you can definitely fill this thing up very quickly. It can also hold up to 6 large objects, such as bows, quarterstaves, spears, like actual weapons. So you could theoretically put like extra, like, if you're worried your weapons are going to break, you can have extra short swords or extra...
Alternatively, you could use the smuggle weapons in.
Okay, I need to find it in
Sure. Efficient
Equipment.
quiver. Does the other two of you guys want anything?
No, not for now. Not for now.
Okay. You don't want anything, I'm not sure if you know what you would even want. Coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. You guys got your magic items from the guy whose voice hurts my voice.
Now I no longer have negatives on any of my saving throws.
It's always nice. Cloak of Protection is a good one.
Oh yeah. I now have 16 AC.
All right.
It's gonna go up to 17 when I get some extra stats.
Yeah, actually, I actually want to stock up on some strange stuff to put in there, not just arrows.
Sure.
Basically, I'm looking for like an extra thing of rope, and then pittons, like climbing pittons, and then a shovel.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see why you can't have all those things.
It.
He's actually going to
I know it sounds weird, but there's a method to my madness.
he's gonna tell you about a guy. He's gonna tell. Actually, he says, I know a guy. You tell him I sent you. I'll give you all that for free. And it's back at the alley or whatever. What did I call that alley?
Night Brigade?
Something like Coal Smoke Alley or something. Ah, I forget.
That was Cold Smoke.
Was it Coal Smoke?
Was.
Coal Smoke Alley. That is what I called it. Yeah, Coal Smoke Alley. Yeah, so there's a guy back at Coal Smoke Alley. If you tell him Redbeard told you, he'll give you all those items included into the price of the quiver. You don't have to pay extra. Because it's like a total of, like, what, 10 gold at most or something? Not even.
Yeah, not.
He'll consider that part of the... He doesn't personally have that stuff because he manages in magical items. But he knows a guy that will give you those things for free. Because he owes him a favor.
Yeah, sure. I can manage that. I've got some other stuff that I want to DM you about because I don't think there's officially rules for it.
Yeah, what are rules? Except for tying
guidelines.
yourself down. Okay, so I'm gonna say you guys are gonna head back. You can fill your quiver like we agreed. You guys can totally take your long rest. You drink, you eat, you're happy. You guys are fully healed, and then in the morning we'll deal with it next week. You can either go back into the Gnolls, or you can do this heist side quest, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Side robbery.
I will get back to you on potentially owning or running a pub. I mean, there'll be a lot of costs, but you'll make money at it too. So, I mean, depending on how things go, it'll more likely be an investment than it would be.
Well, the end goal is that you can start running like other operations using the pub. So like you can start getting your own teams working on things.
Wait,
For
hear
sure.
me out. Hear me out. The world's very first cat cafe.
I feel like that wouldn't get as much custom.
Yeah, if this is 2020, well, 2018, you know.
Yeah, but each one of your customers counts as 9 lives. All right.
I think it only means we can give the food poisoning 9 times instead of once.
Yeah, maybe that's so. Then you can just serve really bad food, right?
Yeah, we can just kill them 9 times.
All right, so I'm going to consider this the end of our session. We can always talk more during the week or even just after the session. But I'm going to call it quits for anybody who's watching. I hope anybody who was watching, I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed what we were doing. It does tie into our main campaign on Sundays with a different team, and the two of them are technically in the same universe. And I'm slowly integrating... hopefully things so that there's a bit of back and forth and what have you.
We're the bad guys.
I'm
We are.
not necessarily looking for a PvP situation, but maybe we'll see what happens.
We are criminals.
So I'm gonna do the 1, 2, 3, and then you guys can all say your goodbyes real quick. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
All right. Thank you. Hope to see you guys again